What is up, everyone? This is PD. I have a lot of things I want to say, and I have no gameplay for you to watch because I just don't. So you're going to have to deal with a black screen, and you're just going to have to listen to this. So I got to keep it interesting by talking like really fast. So you get these points out in there. I can't have too long pauses, or else you'll be watching the video and you won't be hearing anything. You'll be on a black screen, and you'll be like, "What's going on, PD? Why am I watching this?" Okay, so this is PD. I wanted to do this a lot. I wanted to make a lot of commentaries during my senior year because you may not know this. During senior year, I get an hour to come home, and I live like 5 minutes away from school, so I could just drive back home. And my plan was to do commentaries when I came back because the house would be free. I'd just be able to do this. But sadly, with the PlayStation 4 coming out, I can't record gameplays yet because I don't have the right capturing tools. You know, PlayStation 4 doesn't even allow that. So I don't have anything to commentate over. And that was kind of like my plan for a while. I'd be like, man, PlayStation 4 will come out. I'll have so many gameplays to commentate over, and I'll just be doing this every day. Sadly, like I said, it's not the case. But, you know, whatever. I'm still just going to do this commentary. And this commentary is about the future for me in my life and the future for me in DeFy and whatnot. It's not too serious. Just kind of want to reflect, whatever, say this stuff. That's why I do commentaries, for fun. Just nothing too big deal-ish. Just something for you guys to listen to. So before I even get into what the future holds, I kind of want to describe my situation right now, especially with video gaming and DeFy. The best way I could explain it is some people, and this is going to sound pretty nerdy, but whatever, take it as you will. Some people play like sports for high school. For example, let's say you are a football player on your high school football team, or anyone that you know. Football player on your football high school team. High school football team, that's the best way to put it. That's what some people do. My sport is basically this video game stuff. You know, my sport is DeFy. I get my enjoyment out of doing that, right? And the thing about sports is you could put a lot of effort into that, right? People have practice every day. You know, on the weekends they have games and stuff. But just because you're playing football for your team, that doesn't mean that, you know, you take football as like the center of your life, and that, you know, you're going to grow up and you're going to be a football player and you're going to do all this football stuff and you're going to play football for the rest of your life. No, you know, it's the same exact thing with me in video games. Yeah, I'm really into video games right now, and it's a fun hobby and stuff, but it's not something I take so seriously that it's like a major factor of my life. To you guys, it might seem that way because all you see through me are video games, but I'm a guy that does other stuff. I mean, I don't play sports for any teams. I play sports with my friends and stuff, but whatever. I have other interests, and you know, I plan on going to college and stuff. And all that jazz, and it's not all going to be video game centered. In fact, I think some of my friends are more into video games than me. I really get into video games, and I like them a lot, so we might enjoy them more, as equally. But some of my friends might be more into like a video game future than me, and that could be, you know, like friends in DeFi and stuff and whatnot. And I'm just throwing out examples of what could be more than me. The point is, for me personally, video games only a small part, even though it seems like it might be a big part. That being said, in the future, I'm still going to be doing this stuff. You know, I'm not just going to stop because I feel like life takes precedent, because this is still a fun hobby. And I'll use the football example again. You know, you could be playing football in high school, and maybe you're not good enough to go into like Division I or something, which is like, you know, major league, not major league, but like, you know, big league college stuff where you're a legit football player and you're looking for a career. Maybe you'll just go and play like intramural football in college and stuff and still enjoy it there. And, you know, take it seriously on whatever team you're on, but it's still just a hobby, you know? So, likewise, I'm just going to go to college and I'm going to keep doing this stuff. I'm going to keep playing video games, making videos to the best of my ability. It still doesn't mean that I'm going to, you know, go pursue a career in video games. I'm just going to kind of go with the flow and just, you know, keep doing what I'm doing right now. So my future with DeFy is that I'm just going to stick around. My future with this channel, I'm just going to stick around and have fun because that's really all it's about. In terms of like looking for success on YouTube, I've really come to terms with the fact that I don't really care about success. I just kind of want to, like, you know, there's a fine line between posting a video and getting like 10 views and no comments and stuff, which could be the case for this video. We'll see. But, you know, there's a fine line between that, which no one wants, and then, you know, having like a steady, like getting 100 views, maybe a couple comments and stuff. That's all you really need. That's all I really want. So, you know, that's like, you know, anything more than that is just gravy. So when you see me striving for success, when you see me saying, oh, you should subscribe, that's not because I want to hit 1 million subscribers. No, that's some people's goal. That's really not my goal. My goal is to just kind of have a steady flow of people talking and roboting. Yeah, so that's that. So that's my future with video games. My future in life, in case you are curious, because you are all curious people. What do I plan on doing? Well, I have the senior year, and senior year is easy stuff. I'm just gonna do well, do what I've been doing the past 4 years in high school, and then finish up, get my diploma, and hopefully get into a college that I like. I'm definitely gonna go to college. There's no doubt in my mind, because especially around here, where I live, like, college is pretty much, it's not like a must, but it's just expected, because we get a good education here, and college is the type of thing that this education is supposed to set you up for. And my brother and sister both went to college, so yeah, I'm gonna go to college. And I mean, what am I gonna do there? That's another 4 years of really studying, but in depth. What I would like to study, I'm really interested, and this is why I like doing commentaries too. I'm interested in, like, broadcasting. I'm interested in being like a dude, and there's a lot of different takes on it. Basically, in the general thing is I'm gonna get a communications degree. That's what I'm planning on doing. So go to college, take communications classes, and there's a lot of different fields under communications. I could do radio stuff, and this is kind of like radio. It's not really like super live because I could retake and stuff. But there's radio stuff, there's broadcasting, like being like a TV broadcaster, and obviously these are kind of like the big jobs that you'd get out of these things, and there's obviously smaller steps to take in terms of that. But that's kind of like the field choice that I want to be, and I hope that's kind of cool, because I'd like that you guys kind of are my test dummies, that I kind of do all these commentaries, and you say what you think about it. We build friendships over it, this and with stuff, and then like, I want my job to be something like this, where I'm doing commentaries. Yeah, I mean, even if I don't end up doing something like that, because another communications type thing could be like public relations, where, I kind of, I mean, there's a lot of stuff you could do with that too. I know when you think of public relations, you think of like a politician or a celebrity who has like a dude that kind of keeps their life in check and kind of keeps what the media is getting in check, and that's not really what I'm doing right now at all. But it's just, there's a lot of field paths I could end up taking in the future, so that's kind of what I'm interested in. Yeah, that's about it. We'll see though. Life is crazy. Things could change in the blink of an eye, and I could be a robot, and you never know. All right, thanks for listening.